Hey guys, Host here bringing you another video. Welcome back to the main account. We are playing Huzzah, Misfortune on the Huzzah account. Bit of an odd comp the enemies got here. They've got Viger Trundle bot, which is a bit peculiar. Silas mid, we'll see if he does that troll build. The other Silas did. We've got a Jace top lane, we've got a one-trick Warwick, we've got one-trick Singed, we've got a duo, a Mumu with a good win rate with a one-trick Akshan. And we've got a Karma with me. Ignite might be pointless against this, but we'll see. She did want to play Yuumi, and I actually asked her, please don't play Yuumi. Again, I think that's what sometimes people don't understand. And again, I respect the player for not playing it, and I asked politely if they picked it. They, nothing I can do. Maybe I would have dodged, but I think what people don't understand is everyone memes about hating Yuumi. We all hate Yuumi, but it's when you're playing AD carry with a Yuumi, it feels rough. And just the very base principle. So in this lane, right, there's a Viger and a Trundle. Viger cage, he will be able to aim it when there's two actual champions against him. He has to roughly pick, okay, who am I actually trying to stun? Trundle pillar. Who am I going to use Trundle pillar on? When you're with a Yuumi as an AD carry, that choice is taken away from the enemy team in a negative as you as the AD carry, because they only will aim at you. There isn't another player there that they aim at because Yuumi's permanently attached. It's not a good feeling. It feels very rough. Aussie Drunk, 4 months tier 1. Appreciate it. So yeah, that's what I think people, if you've never understood why a lot of AD carry players just don't want to play with a Yuumi, that is fundamentally why. Is you're an AD carry, so you're going to be targeted a lot. But when there's a Yuumi with you, where in lane phase, it's a bit of a 50-50, or do we get the support? They're usually easy to kill because they're squishy, but that's even taken away from the enemy team in terms of choice, because there is only one option. All right, I did have Invader on his profile, so I am going to do that. Yep.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
And this is where Professor and stuff sometimes does come in handy. On the Trundle's profile, it says Invader. So what do? I just put a ward there and not stand in the bush.
Step 2.
And they're still invading. That's a mistake from Akshan.
First blood.
And you can't make this up, bro. The carry against me gets a free first blood for no reason. God. I'm a little bit tilted. The last game we had a one-trick Master Yi play Master Yi top lane. You can guess how that went. Oh dear. That's unfortunate. So he's going to probably come to lane with a tier. So starting with a tier for a Viger is very good. You prefer to play with Yuumi? Oh, I don't. I hate that champion. Should just not exist. I don't get why they design a champion actively with people in mind that don't want to play the game actively.
Nothing but powder monkeys.
It's a silly concept. There's no champion called Yuumi. There's only an item with that name, practically. Just, I don't know. It's just a really weird, to me, concept. Okay. At least I got a kill. I was dead if I ran anyway. Warwick would have caught me. Did Trundle ignited me? I don't think he flashed though. Alright, the wave is pushing to us, which is cool. Karma didn't actually use any sums there, so we could actually look to fight them again. No sustain on the Viger. Damn. That's kind of crazy, he bought no sustain.
What I'm doing. Never has been slain.
Oh god. Way too far away, bro. Viger actually did a really smart thing that play. He caged, not the Karma, he caged me. Oh, we're so dead. Oh, laning with this player is not fun. At least we died. Lefugu, 51 months of Prime says keep the sub going even though I don't have time to play League anymore. That's what kids do to you. Fair enough, my dude. Thank you very much for all the continued support, though. I really appreciate it. Nice. That damage. Is that a Mumu's damage? Nice. These two are duo, I think, right? They got him, they got him, they got him. Hey, good job. 11 farms. Why is he not proxying? Am I missing something? Does anyone know why this Singe just wouldn't be proxying right now? Doesn't that, like, Singes do that practically in, like, every matchup. Against a ranged matchup, you'd think he would just do that more. Yeah, Jace caught him level 1. Yeah, so if Jace has been freezing it, run around. Go proxy a wave or two and get the wave to reset. Even if you die, it's worth getting the lane to get back to a neutral state. Okay, this Viger's cages are actually really bad. He's on that. We can't just walk there, we don't have prio. And Mumu hasn't based yet. So if we were to fight right now, Mumu's really weak, so we basically can't.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm not a Singe player, so to me, like, the Singe, yeah, you could probably say XP is worth staying. If he ran around right now, he'd lose basically a wave worth of XP. That's a lot. But gold-wise, he's losing way more not doing it. So it kind of feels to me, lose one wave of XP, run around him, and go proxy. Sod's Law, though, would be, would the moment he goes to, don't, like, proxy, would Warwick show up and instantly stop him? Probably. That's the issue. Oh. Oh, Akshan was stealth. Nice. It would have been good if Singed got that, but that's still good. Good job.
Never falter.
Trundle can just kill me, that's the thing. If I didn't just go right for that Viger, by the way, he wouldn't have died. So I'm like, I have to go for the Viger, but that means the Trundle's just going to kill me. Damn. If this was a standard support, like if Trundle wasn't a Trundle, if it was, you know, something standard, this lane would be a lot easier for me because they wouldn't have the power to just straight up kill me. But because it's a Trundle who's a top laner, guess what? He's got damage and everything to kill me. That is the problem. Hello. That was weird. Hopefully, we've got Curse of the Sad Bullet Time, which is the combination between Amumu and Miss Fortune, one of the most famous combos in League. It's literally got a name. Not many combos in League have a name. So hopefully at level 6 we'll get some gank spot lane. Swifty Rush. Guy's a Taylor Swift fan. Did you hear that guy that spent $4,000 on a signed guitar by Taylor Swift to just smash it up? Then turns out it wasn't signed by her, so he just spent $4,000 for nothing. That gave me a good chuckle.
I know what I'm doing.
Talk about having too much money.
An enemy has been slain.
Guys. Guys.
Don't get cocky.
Can't run that way. You wish you had that kind of money? I wish I had that kind of money, but I wouldn't, you know, spend $4,000 on... Well, he was trying to do something hateful. Oh, he ulted me. For that. No. This Viger doesn't do damage, one, because it's a Viger, and two, he rushed Swifty Boots. If he had more AP there, not Swifty Boots, he probably would have killed me. Probably, even through the barrier. But he's rushed Swifties, which to me is weird. Hubris first item action. Whoa. He wants the snowball. This is a shame. I'm stuck in a really awkward place here. I think I sell refillable because my lifesteal is fine. Refillable isn't giving me that much, and a BF sword's a big power spike. So, unsurprisingly, like most duos, the Amumu is only really helping his duo partner. A bit of a negative for the rest of us, but, you know, well, Amumu's doing fine, Akshan's doing fine, but he has died a lot. For how much help he's getting, he's dying an awful amount. Sweet. I will be over to Dragon momentarily. Nice, alright, we're getting fed.
Double kill.
He's doing the Viger V2 build. What's that build?
Bang. Never falter.
Did AD carry the hardest role to go up in rank? No. What would I actually say is the hardest role to go up in rank?
You've got
It all depends what types of champs you play. Like, that's the thing. Like, mid lane can be the hardest if you play not a good champ to do it. That's the thing. It all depends what types of champs you play. Top lane can be if you just play no impact top laners. Every role can be bad at climbing. It all just depends on what you actually play.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Singe has outscaled the Jace. Tyler 1 had the hardest time in top lane. Yeah, and again, it depends your champion pool. If you're an insane Riven player, is top lane the hardest to climb? No,
never
obviously not.
I've got a good feeling about
If
this.
you're playing, I don't know, Malphite every game and Malphite's not good in meta, it's going to be really hard. It all depends what you play. Every role can climb. There's not one role that's hard to climb with. It all just depends about
Don't
you
get
individually.
cocky.
Support can be awful to climb with if you just play enchanters every game and just hide in a bush in lane phase and make no impact.
No prey, no pay. I own
Ally has been slain.
Oh, you guys really mucked that up. Nice. Oh, it is. So Twitch chat said this is apparently a new build by a Viger guy. He's going Fumblewinter first item. Weird. Why? Is it just to never die? Knight's Valra. Thing is Viger does no damage. So like even if he hits me, he's not a threat. Seems a bit weird to me. Keeps blowing cages that do no damage.
The fun begins.
I'd say the easiest, if people want to like, you know, I never like kind of just sometimes saying like, oh, if you do this, you'll climb. I would say though, the easiest method of climbing, the easiest method to me, if you're just like, I don't care about anything other than LP, is split push. Like, if you just split push in top lane, on average, I think you'll have a better time climbing than most other things. And like, I mean, you just commit to, I'm just split pushing every game. I think you'll have an easier time on average. I am Dimmel, 39 months of Prime, says hello, plebs. Hello.
Your turret has been destroyed.
That was a shame that Jace TP. Again, Jace is not doing too well. That was his first assist of the game, and he's teleporting to bot lane a bit desperately. Again, I love Jace as a champ, but I do think he's pointless to play. He has been pointless for a really long time, which makes me sad.
Not a problem.
Oh, and also, like, when I say split push, yeah, don't do, like, the Balsev FS dying 15 times a game. No, no, no. He knows what he's doing. The average player will just lose their team games. Like, that's the thing that people don't understand, and that's why it's got a bad reputation, because it has just made people become feeding monsters because they don't understand how to make that work. Uh-oh. Thank God he does no damage. He just doesn't do any damage because he's got Fumblewinter. Thank God. I should be dead.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I know what I'm doing.
He needed to ult straight away. Amumu got me killed. Really slow reaction by the Amumu there. Feels bad. If Amumu ulted straight away, I think the Viger would have died. But yeah, this Viger build kind of seems similar to a lot of things that have become popular in the last couple of years. Basically, people do plays or builds to basically be non-interactive with opponents.
Has destroyed a turret.
Kind of like AD LeBlanc. You're doing something actively to try and make yourself, you know, there's no point interacting with a Viger because he's just tanky. It's like, it's just really lame.
No prey, no pay.
Go, 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 go. Guys, can we not leave me with a strong Silas, please? Thanks, team. I appreciate that. They just abandoned me, but I'm back. Let's go. I just like the name Viger V2. I swear, wasn't he just like a crazy toxic guy back in the day? Was he like IRL that was an absolute awful person, but they managed to turn their life around a bit? Which again, if that is the case, good for them.
Rampage.
I remember the biggest example. I don't even know if he still plays anymore. I remember talking to a rioter, God, a few years ago about some of like these personalities that have, you know, managed to turn around a bit, and like they were absolutely awful, vile people a lot of the time in their teenage years, but they matured a bit and they, you know, turned around their everything. The one that they said though never did, it was that Shaco player. I can't remember what was it Shaq Clone? Was that him? There was two toxic Shaco mains. I can't remember if it was Shaq Clone or another one. And they said, yeah, he never turned it around. And I remember talking to that writer being like, we might be banning him, like IP banning him for his own mental health. Like the things that he said in game was disturbing. Just straight up disturbing. Crazy, isn't it? I got pillared. Oh, this game is just over, dude. Amumu forcing a play for no reason. Like, why did Amumu just go for a random 1v3 engage in River? I don't know. I wouldn't call Pinkward the most chill guy ever. I like Pinkward, I watch his videos, you know, but he's not chill. He screams like mad. Oh no. Okay, good flash. We need to work together here, lads. That's kind of what our comp is for. Yeah, Bowser's mega chill. I don't think I've ever seen, like, you know, you hear him say like FF and stuff like that, but like I've never actively heard him straight up be actively toxic. I don't think ever. And especially like think of, and you know, you can have your own opinion about it and everything with his playstyle, but like the amount of abuse that he's had in the last few years, but he's still just really kind of, you know, if you want to say the word derpy and chill, I respect that. I really respect that. That must be, well, to me it must be hard, but if it's just his nature to be chill, then he's just stayed true to his nature. And where I find, and again, it's me needing to rediscover a different way to have fun in League. He has fun in League. Hello. He has fun in League by doing kind of funny strats and funny plays. He likes to win, no doubt, but it's more than that. I like winning. If I don't win, I'm grumpy. They're so tanky. Power Rangers are on their way. Kind of feels like we need Singe to start grouping, to be honest. And he's just flat out refusing to. I don't see how we win this game if the Singe does not bothered on getting involved. Because like the Singe in the middle of these fights would be so good. His W would be denying movement. His Riley in the middle of them, and they're mainly a melee team. Like, oh, it would be nice, but he's just refusing to group. Don't know why. And again, I said earlier, oh, split push is a way to win. You're not on Singed. Like, when I say, like, oh, split pushing is a default way that I would say just that's how you can climb easy. Tower killing split pushers. Not Singed.
Don't get cocky.
Bro. Are they not doing Baron? I guess they just don't have the damage to do it. Very little damage there, Mr. Jace. Oh, there. If we had Singed in that play, they'd all be dead. They'd legitimately all be dead if we had Singed in that play. It's crazy. Please, 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 please.
Have been slain.
If my team, like, the Karma's trying, there's just nothing she can do, man. But if, like, the Amumu just cared about me a little bit, we'd be good. But obviously the Amumu is, you could say understandably, just being with his duo. No, this is, again, Twitch chat's trying to be like, this, see AD carry. No, this is nothing to do with AD carry. This is to do that these two are duo and the Amumu is just prioritizing his Akshan. Akshan's an AD carry. Like, they're strong still. I'm just getting no prio, which is fine. Someone's getting it, just not me.
Sail.
And that's fine. That's fine. I need farm. I'd still put AD carry in.
Dangerous
I'd probably still put it in the strongest role, to be honest. If I'm completely honest, I probably would say it's still the strongest role. It's just different. It was too OP by default before. It's no longer default OP. I think that's where a lot of AD carries are crying like mad at the moment. It's like, wait, I actually have to be kind of good at the role? What do you mean? But yes, like other roles, you actively have to be good.
I know what I'm doing.
Has been slain.
Really don't like this Veigar build, I will say. Doesn't seem great to me. Like, it's a build, like I said, to basically make you tanky in the early game, to get through the early game by not interacting with opponents because you're too tanky. But then, like, in mid-game, if you don't have a good early, he's basically just useless. I think just a standard Veigar build would be better. Maybe this build would be good if you're against, like, you know, Misfortune Karma isn't exactly the scariest killing lane there ever is, you know? But if you're against, I don't know, a Pike Draven, okay, fair enough. Just you need to survive. He wasn't dying because his build and everything. He was dying because he wasn't playing very well.
Set sail.
I think it's going to be this. Anti-healing. We've got some anti-heal, presumably. None here. We've got a little bit there. He's not buying. Yeah, and she's like, I'll buy anti-heal as well, because heals. They've got 3 mega healing champions, so
I like that.
making sure it's being applied is good.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
They keep panic TPing. TPing. Oh my god, I can't speak English right now. How do you speak English?
Not a problem.
Probably shouldn't be doing this right now. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a dumb decision by me.
Has destroyed a turret. Unstoppable. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
But maybe I just play AD carry to get myself back into Diamond. I don't really want to play AD carry, but
Get
there is something to it. Yeah, this game became a lot easier when Sin started the group. Kinda like I said that. Ah, GG. Cool.
Victory.
Oh. Got 3 honors to give. I'll give... Wait, what did I do? Oh my god, I think I clicked the bottom and I didn't honor anybody. Oops. That's bad. Alright, plus 22. Do 1177, 28.6k damage. Less than the Akshan, but obviously Akshan had a lot more prio than me, which fair enough. But we do the second highest in the game. I'll take it. And Viger's damage was only starting to come online because his first item literally doesn't give him any damage. It's just pure survivability. But yeah, I think Singed probably could have got a little bit more involved earlier. But yeah, the enemy comp, I would say, what was their problem? Well, they didn't have an AD carry, so they had that. But they were too melee. It's why I was like, oh my god, Singed grouping would be incredible because he's impacting everything with Riley. His W really affects... Jace can't melee Q, Warwick can't Q or ult, Sylas can't E. They can't use mobility if Singed is nearby, basically, if he's good. And then we also get the combo of Amumu and Misfortune ult. So this was kind of a free one just based on comp, to be honest. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our Gloria to live forever. Bring down the dark regime. I know how to unleash eternal